Hanging out on Airs Live. Cool.
Nice. Okay.
Hi, Alex. How have you been?
Hi, I've been doing better.
Good. So there are a few things I forgot to go over last session. Wanted to go over them real quick this session. I want to talk to you about confidentiality, about the things that I won't discuss with anyone outside of these sessions. Anything you tell me is between you and I, except in 3 cases. If you tell me you're going to hurt somebody else, if you tell me you're going to hurt yourself, or if you tell me somebody else is going to be hurt, then I have to tell the relevant authorities or my supervisor, who is, I forgot her name.
Heather Doll.
Heather Doll. Heather Doll is my supervisor. I'm a graduate student at UAF. If you tell me any of those 3 things, then I have to let her know, and we have to inform the relevant authorities. Other than that, everything that you tell me stays between us. So that's the little bit of pre-work to get ahead of there. So I had a fun exercise for us today. Something interesting. I think we could have fun doing.
Okay.
It's called the Tree of Life activity, and as you can see from all your artistic supplies, we are going to do some drawing. So the activity starts off with drawing a tree. Very vague outline of a tree, including the roots, so below the ground. So you're going to have to be able to write stuff below the ground and write stuff on the roots and write stuff on the trunk and on the branches and on the leaves and such.
Okay. I'll draw the roots right now.
Okay. And it's just fine to draw lots of roots. If you want to draw a whole bunch of roots, feel free. You don't have to fill in every root or anything, so just if you want to go wild with the roots, feel free. But be sure to leave yourself room to write in around the roots in the ground as well. So.
Okay.
That looks like plenty of roots to me.
All right. I got my roots.
Give yourself a line for the ground and get yourself a trunk going as well. No, the roots are below the ground.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Okay. So everything below that blue line is the ground, and the roots are under the ground and all. And your trunk goes up. Okay. So that's good enough to start with. We can fill in some more later. The roots are a metaphor for where you come from. Your family history and the people who have influenced your life. It can include where you grew up, any schools you went to, family stories, anything that you consider to be a core lesson you learned when you grew up. If you're religious when you were young, put your religion there. If you had an uncle or something who was very close, who taught you a lot about life, definitely put his name down. So just write in simple single word things that were part of your roots.
Can I draw little pictures?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'm not a very good drawer, so.
That is just fine.
That's Canadian maple leaf, because I grew up in Canada. And then I will have, this is, I'm going to draw a flag. And I'm going to put some grass on it. I grew up in Saskatchewan, Canada, so that's the province that I grew up in.
Oh.
And I grew up where there are a bunch of wheat fields and farming. So I can put that there. And then what else did you want me to put? Where I came from? My religion.
Family, religion, any schools you went to that shaped you?
Okay.
For example, I went to a school in Central Texas, a private school called Central Texas Christian School. and it was a big part of my upbringing, that's for sure. My brother and sister both went there, and my sister eventually taught there. One of my
Okay.
good friends and one of my good friends in Texas now is teaching there as a drama teacher. So he's doing really well there.
Yeah. So I got a house for my first school, and then that school got shut down because there was not enough kids. So then I got bused to another school. And I graduated in there. And then I will make the first route my brother. Oh wait, I have two. Sorry, I'm Alex. I have two sisters.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And a
Okay.
brother.
So this route is for. I do have a sister, but I have a brother and a sister. But now I have two sisters. So this is my sister, my younger one.
They're both younger.
And then this is my older sister right here. I'll color this one in. Okay, and then I'll put my dad next to my sisters. Get him in blue.
I think this is going to be very colorful by the time we're done. I like that.
Yep.
This is very artistic. I disagree. I think this is going to be very artistic.
And then I am going to put my mom not beside my dad because they are divorced. So she's going to be a little bit away from us.
Okay. A little bit separated, but it's still definitely one of your roots.
Yep. And then I really enjoy. Oh, wait, I got to label my mom.
You have any coaches, professors, teachers that really influenced you?
Yep. I will. I'll start over here. Let's see. So I'm Alex. So I have a professor that got me into psychology. So I'll put him right here. And then I really enjoy running. So, oh wait, I gotta put my professor
Oh,
right
wait,
here.
running will go elsewhere.
Oh, okay. No, my running coach.
Ah, okay. That works.
Okay. So where I'm from, Canada, Saskatchewan, my schools.
Anything else that influenced you when you were young? Any big life lessons? You have a big memory when you were young of fishing with a brother or anything like that? I mean, I know you have two sisters, but is there a big influential trip, a mission trip you went on maybe that really was a changing factor in your life? Or
Well, I really that would go under activities. That influenced me when I was little.
we're really looking for people, locations, and events in the roots.
Oh, okay. So what about being outside? Like I was outside way more as a child than I am now. Would that be
So
activities or
you
events?
put nature or the outdoors.
Oh yeah. Okay. nature. I'll do half yellow for the sun and then half green for grass.
And one of the great things about this exercise is if we come to something later that you go, oh man, that was really a one that definitely goes with one of the roots of my life, then we can come back and fill it in. Come back and add it.
Okay, I did go to, I'll add it by the cross here. Maybe I'll put it in red. Bible camps every summer. And Sunday school on Sundays. Oh, I can put my grandma and grandpa
Okay.
right beside us growing up, so we could walk to their place. So they were influenced us a lot.
So you grew up kind of on a farm, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
My parents own about 250
Right. They'll-
acres in Central Texas, and it's gorgeous. We love it.
That's cool. That's where I am right now, which is so nice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, so while you're thinking about roots still, let's look at the ground. So the
Okay.
ground represents your present life and some of your day-to-day activities. Like
Okay.
if you work somewhere, or if you go to classes, or what are your leisure activities every day? Things that influence you on a daily basis.
Okay. So
Anywhere in the ground there, you just write them in.
what influences me on a daily basis? Can you repeat the two questions?
It's things like if you work, if you go to
Okay.
school, your daily activities.
Oh, okay.
If you play soccer, put that in there. If you run every day, definitely put running.
Okay. So
Any chores you do every day, anything like that. Just daily activities.
all right. So I got running. Let's see, running 4 miles every other day, and that's been awful. And then because I'm off of, Alex is out of school right now.
Mhm.
Okay, so this isn't me. I'm like, well, I get up at 7 and I go to work.
So does Alex have a job?
Nope, Alex is currently looking for an internship, right?
Ooh. Yep. So that would be a thing he does every day.
So I don't know. Internship. I'll put me walking.
Okay.
Okay, and then because Alex has been watching TV a lot, or has been sleeping a lot, I will put sleeping. And I'll draw a bed. I'll try to.
That looks more like a bench, but okay. I'm not gonna judge.
Really hard bed. It's not very comfortable. What else? So I get up. So one thing that I haven't been doing that I normally have been doing is eating. So I'm gonna put food here, but I'm gonna put an X over it a lot,
Okay.
which is unnormal for me. And then, I enjoy soccer. So I'm gonna put a soccer.
You told me about your roommates last
Oh,
time. They're definitely a
yeah.
daily. Don't soccer balls have
Okay, so I'm gonna draw. That's a
pentagons?
volleyball. I don't. I was on the volleyball team at UAF, my real life, so I know how to draw volleyballs.
Okay.
That's why I went up to Alaska. But now I'm having roommate problems because I'm Alex. These are my roommates, and they are not nice.
Okay. So we pretty well filled in the ground there.
Yep.
Now going up to the trunk of the tree.
Okay.
All right. The trunk of the tree. So just to prepare you as you draw the rest of it, we're going to draw trunk and branches and leaves and then eventually fruit.
Okay.
So when you draw your trunk and your branches, leave a little bit of room for between the branches for leaves and then fruit later.
Okay.
And the fruit, it might be good to color coordinate the fruit, like just draw dots on there, big dots in whatever color, and then that color right to the side, you know.
Okay. Okay, so I got my trunk.
The trunk of our tree represents our skills and abilities, things that we feel we're good at. This can range from being a good friend or a good listener, to being good at a subject in school, to being good at a sport.
All right. I would say I am athletic.
Can you play an instrument?
Nope.
Really? Interesting.
Nope. Can't play any instruments. I would say I am supportive.
Are you very organized?
Yep. I would say I am a leader. I was the captain on my team. So I would say that I am a leader, that I am caring. I think about people a lot and how they're doing. Sometimes that's not always good. What other things?
Do you have any abilities that you think can help you overcome your mental health problem?
Do I have any abilities that could help me? I am good at reflecting. Listening.
Are you good at expressing yourself in certain ways?
Have good communication, verbal communication. Verbal communication. What else am I good at? I would say I am good at making friends.
Again, we can come back and add more stuff as we realize more stuff becomes apparent. So if you
Okay.
want to put in the branches represent your hopes, dreams, and aspirations.
I don't even know how to draw branches. Okay.
Kind of like the roots, but with more space in between. I think would work.
Okay.
If you want to use a separate piece of paper for the branches, we can kind of go one above the other for illustrative purposes.
Oh, well, pretty much traced over to the next page anyways. So I'll put my branches on this page.
So you're kind of drawing like an oak tree, kind of.
Yeah.
Might be simpler than a pine tree. kind of with a branch coming off straight every ways every once in a while, but
Yeah.
tweets their own. Those are gorgeous tumor-like branches. I like it.
It's really windy over here. All right, I got my branches.
Okay, these are your hopes, dreams, and aspirations, your goals, I intend to be this, I intend to do that. If you could have 3 wishes, what would they be?
Oh, that's funny. I ask my students that every single day. Okay, so my 3 hearts.
Do you hope for health, happiness, success, money? Do you want a family? Do you want to be a nurse, actor, a vet?
Healthy. My whole family was healthy. I don't know, I spelled that wrong. There's an L in there somewhere. Then I would want to put that there was
Maybe
love.
Spell heal.
Oh. Thanks. Love. And then my other wish would be to be loved. I don't know. Let's see.
Do you want to make a lot of money?
Yeah. Successful. Let's go with money.
Financially secure.
Yeah. Money. All right. So these are my 3 wishes, and can I describe them in my branches?
Sure.
Okay. So let's go with the first one. So healthy. We'll do this one, and then I'll explain it on the branch above.
Okay.
So I got a lot of branches. This means happy.
That's good. You got lots of room for hopes and dreams. You got to be very positive going forward.
Yep. So this means happy. This means not in the hospital. Healthy means fit. Healthy means happy, not in the hospital. Fit. That's basically it. And then I'll do the next one in pink. And that one represents love. I'll color a little bit because I like to color.
Fair enough.
So this one means family. This one means friends. This one means marriage. And this one means kids. So love to me means family, friends, getting married, and having kids. And then the third one, we'll do green for money. So this one means nice house, nice car, nice truck.
No debt.
Yep. no debt, and good job.
I like those goals. Those are good goals. So now for the leaves, this is to show important people in our lives.
All right.
Friends, family, members of your job, anyone who plays an important role. You might also want to acknowledge people who have passed away as fallen leaves or leaves in the wind.
Okay. So my
Like
leaves are all going to be round.
okay. That might be very confusing with the fruit later, but that's all right.
Oh. My fruit will be
Make
triangle.
the fruit apples.
Yeah.
Or pears or something.
Okay, so I gotta finish coloring this branch.
That's a very interesting branch.
Yep.
It looks like a crab claw upside
Okay,
down.
so
It looks like a can opener is what it
people
looks
that have
like.
influenced. So we're gonna go with my mom,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go with my sister, and then we'll go with my dad, and then we'll go with my other sister.
And last time we talked, you had friends on a soccer team.
Oh yeah, so I'll put F as in friends, and I'll put them right there.
And then your professor that influenced you.
Oh yeah, I'll put professor, and then my ex-boyfriend.
Oh yeah, definitely an influence. Actually, that's a really good one to put in roots. Actually,
He doesn't deserve to be in my roots. I guess he gets this small one.
you could just put relationship as part of your roots. Long-term relationship.
Yeah, he gets a small one.
Put your part in it there. That was the important part, right?
Yep.
I feel like a certain amount of conceit, of pride, of arrogance is necessary for therapeutic work. You have to be proud of yourself. Right? You have to believe you are worth it.
Yep. Yeah. Goals and aspirations.
All right, so we got most of our leaves filled, I think.
Yep, I got a few more. I'll put my grandma.
Okay.
Both of them, so times 2. And I'll put my grandpa's times 2 also.
Any people who've fallen away, who aren't with you anymore?
Both my grandpas.
Okay. It's kind of a
So
fallen
I
leaf.
will. Yeah. I'll circle them in a blue. But both my grandmas are here.
Okay, now we're going to add some fruit. Anytime you want to add, including flowers, if you want to just use flowers, these will symbolize the gifts you have received from the important people in your life. They can be material gifts, expressions of kindness, support, a shoulder to cry on, what your parents taught you. Have you ever been given a material gift that meant a lot to you?
Right.
Yeah.
So mine would go maybe just triangles.
Okay.
This session takes 50 minutes too, right?
It's supposed to, yes.
Okay.
We're at the 30-minute mark.
All right.
I still got more.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So what fruits you got?
So I'm going to put. Geez, Alex, is hard. Okay. A necklace that my grandma gave me. That'll be my green one. Okay, so that's one. And then another one is all of my old jerseys I have saved
Did
from
Alex pay for his own school?
well, Alex Sam got a volleyball scholarship. That would go in a box, but we'll say Alex, she got some athletic tuition.
Okay. Is she paying the rest by herself? Is she taking out student loans?
Let's say her dad is paying the rest.
Okay.
So ST for student loans, and this will be scholarship, and this is my jersey. Okay, so what else is important to Alex? Important to Alex is let's say she got a ring from her mom.
Okay.
So that's important. Another thing she got was a necklace with her sisters. So all of the sisters have a necklace that has stuff on it. And then another important thing is she has a quilt with all of her soccer and running logos on it.
Well, that's kind of cool.
So like a blanket. All right, I think that's
Does Alex run everywhere? Do you run everywhere? Do you run to get to work?
well, I drive to work 'cause I don't want to get sweaty. But
So
Alex
what do you drive to work?
What?
What do you drive to work?
Oh, I have a red Charger.
Wow, really?
Yes.
That probably would be the first thing I put down.
I don't even know.
That'll do. Box with wheels. There you go.
Got a little spoiler on the back. Doors right here. It has some black stripes up the top. Looks looks like a fire truck.
Yeah, it kind of does. Your drawing kind of does.
Okay, that is my Charger.
Is it one of the 4-wheel drive Chargers?
No, it's just a 6-cylinder. Yep, so it's really good on gas. So it's not too powerful.
Yeah, they started making the all-wheel drives, and they got very popular over here in Anchorage because that's a winter vehicle.
Really?
Okay, so if we were doing this in a group setting, we'd get this all done and put together, and we'd put them all up on the wall and show the forest. So, we take it in turns to present our trees to each other, and you could write positive feedback on everybody else's sheets, or they could write it on yours if we were doing a group session. But for this, we're going to take the time to think about what might be a threat to your tree, like a storm.
I just got to plug my computer.
Everything from a storm. So this can include everything from family conflict, car accident, sudden medical bills, mental health behaviors, self-harm, loss of important people in your life. Yeah.
Okay. Where do I draw these losses?
No, this is mostly for discussion. What storms have you experienced in the past? What negative events have happened to you in the past that have really threatened your tree?
Well, definitely the Alex has the ex-boyfriend, so that kind of shook my tree a little bit. Because one of my 3 wishes is love, and that made me feel not very loved. So it shook my tree, because then that kind of leads on to kids. And if I thought I was going to have kids with this person, then that shook it all up. So that was kind of like a loss.
So you were thinking very long term with do you ever come up with a name for Alex's boyfriend?
I don't think so. Do you want a name?
Whatever that guy, douchebag, nobody cares.
Yeah, doesn't even matter.
That guy. So if you were thinking about long term relationships with him, and I mean long term, like for the rest of your life, grow old together,
Yeah.
multiple kids, but then he decided that wasn't what he wanted, I can definitely see how that would shake up your tree. Is there anything else that would shake up your tree on that level? Something similar? What would you think would be that big of a threat compared to that?
Well, I think I definitely don't have money right now, so that's like a more of a wish. Like I don't really have a nice house, and I have a pretty good job, but I don't have money yet, so I don't really know what it's like to have it. That's kind of one of my goals. But I don't have any debt right now either, so that's also good. I'm kind of just neutral. And then for healthy, it would really, really shake my tree if any of my family members became sick, like my sisters or my mom or my dad. That would really shake up my tree because they influence all or most of my life. So having one of them get sick would definitely be detrimental to my tree. Because then I wouldn't have my boyfriend. Very fun.
Yep. So let's talk about. It's hard to interpret this one on the instruction.
Okay.
We're going to talk about animals, which might come during a storm. These might be important people or services in your life who are good in a crisis, so they're good things. These are like for example, when your boyfriend broke up with you, was there anyone who helped you through that time?
Oh yeah, there was my friend that helped me out, who I went to university with. She was with me a lot, and she was really, really good. She was friends with both of us, but when it came down to it, she definitely was there for me a lot, and helped me in any way that I needed. So she was definitely a big support that I knew that I had, but I didn't know I had to that extent.
Mm-hmm.
So she helped me in that crisis.
Okay. What type of animal would you use to represent her?
Ooh, an animal that is funny.
I'm hearing platypus.
Maybe. Yeah, that would be good. She's more like an octopus.
Okay.
She has a lot of different talents. She has a lot of different things that she's good at.
Do you ever act as an animal for someone else who's in the middle of a storm?
Yeah, I would say I do. I would say I'm really good at listening. I would say I'm not so entertaining as an octopus, though. I would say I'm a little more dull, more like a dolphin, maybe.
Okay.
Someone who's just kind of secure and is there for them. Yeah, I would say I'm more of a dolphin.
So let's go back to the roots and talk about your roots again.
Okay.
So how much would you say your roots influence who you are today?
My roots, how they influence me today?
Mm-hmm.
I would say they influence me almost every single day, almost every hour. That's kind of what I think about if something goes wrong or upsets me, it's one of these roots that upsets me. I notice like when I'm at work or trying to search for an internship, if something doesn't go right there or someone's upset or someone's hurt, it doesn't affect me as if it would happen to any of these people in my roots.
Do you have any favorite memories that might belong among those roots? Any really, really beloved time when you were younger? A time that you just had a wonderful time with your family, or a time that was very, very formative for you? Any of the above?
Yeah. I would say definitely playing outside a lot with my sisters. We would play outside all the time, and in the winter, me and my sister, we would make a skating rink, and the bus would drop us off at the hockey rink and pick us up at the hockey rink, and we would flood it every single day before and after school. And it was like we were really little, but it was like our project. We lived out on this rink that we would build, and every Sunday all the kids in the neighborhood would come and play on it, and we would have bales stacked up, and we would sit there, and parents would bring us hot chocolate. So it's just having the freedom to not worry about, like, now it feels like kids can't go anywhere without something happening or people being worried about them. But when I grew up, it was super peaceful, and like no one did anything. We were never afraid, I guess, as kids should be today. They should be afraid because bad things do happen. But when I was growing up, it was really free and just really nice.
So looking at the roots and the ground that they're planted in, what is the ground like in your life? Is it hard? Is it soft? Is it
Does
it have all the nutrients you need?
Oh yeah, it would be green. It would be really green and fresh. And the soil would be deep brown, and they would have a lot of earthworms in it because it'd be really moist.
Is it fairly stable, or does it change a lot?
Well, I would say the surface seems really, really stable, but underneath the surface may change a lot, and it maybe have some ups and downs and some emotions. Maybe pretty emotional underneath the ground, but I would say the surface of the ground looks pretty stable. If that makes sense.
Okay. And then on the trunk, moving further up the tree,
Mm-hmm.
how important are the things listed in the trunk to you?
I think they're very important. It makes me realize the positive attributes that I have, and the support, and just like what I can give to other people, and what the traits that I have. So it makes me feel good that it's not blank.
So I'm constantly looking down here in the corner, but that's because your drawing is down here in the corner. So when I'm referencing
That's okay.
it. So do you look for those qualities in other people when you meet them?
I would say I do.
Or do you look for complementing qualities?
You know what? I would then Alex. But I would say I'm really outgoing, and I talk, like I'm okay meeting people, and I'm okay in a social setting. But the people that I normally see or I would go out with are kind of more quieter. And they're really laid back, but they're also I don't know. I guess the people that I guess I'm thinking about the people that I've dated. They've been pretty different than me. I think we have the same morals and the same beliefs, but they're just different personalities.
So you look for the I used the word a second ago. Complementary situations in other people. Looking for support your specific traits. Maybe they cover areas that you
Yeah,
don't
I never
cover.
really thought about it. Yeah. I mean, I think they have some of them, but definitely we're different in different ways, and it was good because I could make them go out and do things, but then they can also make me stay home. So it was a good balance.
So when we were thinking up the things to put in the trunk, you didn't have too hard a time. Do you find it easier to think of your faults compared to your skills, or was it pretty easy to think of your upsides?
Well, it's so hard being Alex. I would say Alex has a tough time pointing out her strengths and is easy to point out her weaknesses, which can be a strength in itself because you recognize you're self-aware, but it can be negative if it's damaging to your self-talk and your self-esteem. But I would say Alex has a pretty good balance.
Okay. So moving up to the branches, The branches represent your hopes, dreams, and aspirations. How achievable do you feel like those goals are?
I feel like it varies a lot. It's kind of up and down. I would say the last one isn't as important to me as the first two are. I feel like if I have the first two wishes, then the third one will just come. Yeah. I feel like obviously health is definitely important, really important, and that will bring happiness with it.
Well, then I think under your health, you very broadly defined health as far as it being mental health and satisfaction, and also your physical health, physical well-being, which that's a big part of it is the mental health.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it's all very achievable. What would need to happen for you to achieve these goals? What's your next step in stepping closer to these goals?
Yeah. I would say just working hard, knowing what I'm supposed to be doing, following through with the plan, and following through with classes.
Um, do we put internship as one of those goals?
Mm-mm.
We were very bad at Alex.
I should. Yeah. Oh wait, I do. Good.
Oh,
Well.
did you?
Yeah. Job right here. It's in.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay, so that's we'll call that part of job. Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would need to happen for you to achieve those goals?
Well, I need to find an internship, so I need to contact my professor to find an internship. Yeah, I need to work hard, and I need to remember that even though some things are lacking, that doesn't mean other things can. Like when I was going through the hard times, I let my grades fall and I let them slip, and then that wasn't normally like me. So even though things are going bad in my life, doesn't mean I can give up on other things.
Okay. And then looking at the leaves, uh, what type of influence have the people on your leaves had on you?
My leaves. I think my leaves are very similar to my roots. I would say I almost put all of the same people as my leaves in my roots because they have influenced me in so many ways that they're just super important.
Do you have a favorite memory with each of them?
Oh, I don't know if I have a specific memory because they're in my life every day. Like I see now that I'm done school, I see my mom and my dad and my sisters every day. But I have a lot of childhood memories that are really, really good.
Okay. Do you feel that you've played an important role in their lives?
I would hope so. Um, I would think they would say yes. Maybe I'm not sure about my friends because I don't know. They've just been in my life while I'm at university, so it's just been like 4 years. So I'm not sure if I've made as big as an impact as I have on like my mom, my sister, and my dad. But I think I've impacted my ex-boyfriend's life.
It wasn't
Not
literal,
sure.
was it?
Yeah.
That wasn't a
Not,
physical impact, was it?
well, I don't know. No, not
The
yet.
lamp, and I threw it, and he may have a dent in his skull. We don't know.
Yeah, he is not healthy.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, we're
yeah.
just about at our time limit here.
Okay.
For homework to work on while you're not here. It's not urgent, you know, there's no deadline on it, but while you're home, take some time to write a letter to each of the important people on your leaves and your roots. Thank them or express something you always want to tell them. You don't necessarily have to give them the letter, but it can be very helpful for you to write down your thoughts on them, to dwell on it in general. You can also write to anybody who's passed away. So if there's anything else you wish you could have told them, anything you wish you could have asked them. So it's a nice little thing for self-reflection. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I will write them letters and I'll send them if I think I can, if I'm able to.
Okay. That works. I will see you on Thursday, I suppose.
Sounds good.